Hey there. Good morning. It is maybe 11:30 or so. I am taking a rickshaw from Unawatuna Beach, where I stayed the past 3 days, to Marissa Beach. About a 45-minute drive for about $10 US. And we passed where the fishermen fish on these stilts. So I asked him to pull over. The fishermen are not here, not sure when, morning or evening, I guess. But just wanted to take a look, give you a little idea of one of the rituals, you could say. Not just a ritual, but work, catching the fish. So look at these. I don't know how it works. I haven't heard anything about it. Hello. But I've seen the pictures, and you get the idea. Somehow they stand on these and catch fish. And I guess it is a tourist attraction now, because there were signs, you can see there, Rock View Stilt Fishing. So we'll see, maybe I will learn more about this later on if I come across them actually doing it. That would be quite interesting to see. Okay, I'm not really sure what this video is going to be today. Time to get over to Marissa Beach, get checked into my place there, which is a wooden bungalow that is super cheap. It is $10 a night, and it looks quite nice. So we'll see what it's like. Okay, time to find my rickshaw driver. Hope that he didn't take off with all my stuff. Not worried about that. The rickshaw drivers around here are quite honest, and also my guest house called this rickshaw driver. In other words, if he were to try to pull any funny business, it would be easy to track him down, and boom, he is out of a job and in jail. So it depends on the situation when it comes to, you know, trusting people, taking your chances with your stuff in a taxi or whatever. There's a rickshaw still waiting there, so looks like that is it. All right, let's keep on cruising for another 30 minutes or so. Okay. Hello. What is it?
Photo.
Oh, a photo. Do you know how much?
Small money gives them not photo.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So this guy is offering for me to take a photo. Oh, I see. On the stilts. Okay. Let's do it. Great. All right. So here we get a demonstration. From here, the picture from here? I should go there. Oh, I see. We got lots of crabs. Look at that. So when do they fish? Morning, evening?
Yeah, morning in the evening time.
Morning and evening, okay. I'm not sure what, I guess he's offering for me to sit, or no? So this is just like a fake pole, no string on it or anything. Okay, thank you, sir, thank you, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. That's about $3, so Not sure if that is a lot or a little, but for 10 minutes work, pretty good pay for Sri Lanka. So, we are at something quite interesting. Kustarata Gala, the Rock King. Look at this.
Yeah.
Do you know how old? 500 years?
I think,
Okay, this is a tombstone for somebody
yeah.
who died August 1907. But this is different, more old?
Yeah.
More old. Name?
Kustaradagal in the king in the Kustaradagal.
Kustaradagaya. Okay. Very nice. That is what I want to see more of the rock cut carvings. King of Sri Lanka,
Yeah.
Sri Lanka King. Okay, so yeah, Kustaraja Gala. There is some English here, but it's all kind of worn away. Okay. Almost to Marissa. Look at what we got here. Another, I guess, monitor lizard. Some people were correcting me and saying that some of them are iguanas, so not sure. But anyways, a big old lizard there. I realize you can't really see with the trees in the way and whatnot, but I love seeing the wildlife, especially when I guess they aren't dangerous, like just don't put your finger in their mouth, basically. So, I am at my tree house where I have decent internet, not super fast, but it will do. Little bit of a jungle view, nice porch, and a place with some serious character. Look at this. So this is mango wood. Reddish. Not sure if it is maybe stained or if that is the natural color. Looks like there's probably some stain there, but maybe that is also partly the natural color. And then mosquito netting, which is definitely going to be necessary. I am seeing mosquitoes. There's one right there. There's one right there. There's another one. They haven't been a big issue at the other places that I have been, Hikadua and Watuna, but we're more in the jungle here. So my first time actually making use of a mosquito net in a while. And attached bathroom. The manager guy is really nice. So there is just one room here. This is it. This treehouse on stilts. And then the family is in the house right there. He has a really good English, young guy, probably 20s, something like that. So he warned me, don't leave the window, which has a wooden door, you could say, door on the window, because of monkeys. You don't want a monkey getting in here. That would be massively disastrous. So we are really in the jungle, but only a 10-minute walk away from Marissa Beach, which is supposed to be one of the most beautiful beaches in Sri Lanka. So let's get out of here, walk over to the beach, find a restaurant, get a drink, get something to eat, take a swim, and see what's going on in Marissa. Looks like the lizard is gone, but I'm sure that we will see more. Got a little obstacle here. So while I walk over to the beach, I thought that I would address a little something. Something that happened in a recent video. So in the course of traveling, then of course you're going to run into lots of challenging, unusual, unfamiliar situations all around the world. You're constantly in strange circumstances, trying to assess, is this person trustworthy? Should I go this way? Should I go that way? Should I secure the price of the rickshaw at the beginning, or should I go with the meter rate if that is offered, etc., etc., etc. It is just a constant daily thing. Hello, no thanks. Speaking of rickshaws, Hari, Hari? Oh, honey, honey, I see. Okay, no thank you, no thank you.
It's a big, the Kitol vehicle.
I see, you have it. It's oh, a big bottle of honey, I see. Okay, no thanks, man. Good luck. I would have no idea what to do with that. I love honey, but don't need a big old bottle of it. So, in the course of traveling, no matter how experienced you are, you're going to make mistakes. At times, you just have to do your best to assess the situation, take action, make decisions as best as you can based on what you know, what you intuit. Intuition is essential. Okay, so I'm going to describe a situation that many of you will have seen in the video, but for those who didn't, so in a recent video in Watuna, then I caught a bus from the beach area into the city. As you saw perhaps, then I showed a wad of cash that I had in hand. As the bus approached, I then got on the bus, took a seat, waited for the bus worker to come along collecting payment. I held up the wad of cash. It was like around 450 Sri Lankan rupees. That is about $1.50. But it kind of looks like a lot. when it's a handful of like 6 bills of different colors and amounts. And so I hand the guy the money. Well, basically what I was doing was I was holding it up, expecting him to take however much the bus ride was going to cost. It was like a 15-minute bus ride. I knew that what I had there should be more than enough. So he barely looked at me. He saw the money, he just grabbed it, and then like turned to the next person and didn't seem to count the money, didn't give me any change back. And so as you saw there, then I protested and I was like, some change? And then he takes the 2 20 rupee notes, the smallest notes, and hands them back to me. And at that point I was like, okay, whatever. So I just paid $1, 35 or whatever for a bus ride. But having been in Sri Lanka for a week, even though I don't have a great handle on the prices, I suspected that was probably quite a bit more than it should have been for that bus ride. And so there were some comments from people saying, why'd you do that? You should have asked the price, don't flash your cash, etc. As for flashing your cash, it just depends on the situation. If you're going to pay for something, you're going to flash cash, necessarily. And then it just depends on where you are and what's happening around you and how safe it feels or whatever. But I'm now going to explain why I did it the way that I did it, which will illustrate something that people most often are not factoring in when it comes to watching my videos and seeing what happens and how it all transpires. So there is a different factor here than most travelers. So if you saw that video, you saw what happened. Why did you see what happened? You saw what happened because I filmed it. And so that is the difference here. I am holding my camera right now. I do not have some sort of a, strap-on thing. I don't have a selfie stick or anything. I'm just holding the camera. And so that means one hand is busy with the camera. If you've ever tried to access your wallet inside several zippered pockets with only one hand, you will know that is difficult. And so that whole thing was a setup that I had thought out beforehand. As I was waiting for the bus, then I was thinking ahead and thinking, okay, I want to film this getting on the bus experience and then hopefully the interaction with the guy, giving him the money. But I know from experience that, for one thing, if I'm going to have to pay right when I get on the bus as opposed to taking a seat, then okay, we got a beach. Not exactly public access. Let me finish the story and then get to the beach. So if I am filming with one hand and then I go to get on the bus and then I have to pay right there, then I have a whole situation in which I have the camera in my hand and I now have to stop filming, put the camera somewhere, take my backpack off my back as you're seeing here, go through the pockets, get the money, give it to him, and then I haven't filmed that because I need both hands to deal with the money. And then I get the camera again out of wherever I put it and then continue filming. Or I can just have the money in my hand all ready to go, and then I do what I did. The bus comes, I get on, I'm all ready to give money to the guy if he's right there waiting for it, or take a seat. And meanwhile, I'm filming the whole thing. Uninterrupted, not having to like stop and put the camera down and get my wallet, etc. So that is why I did it the way that I did it. For one thing, it wasn't very much money. I'm not gonna get on a Sri Lankan bus with 50 bucks in rupees and flash that around, obviously, but it was $1.50. And so that was the way to do it. If I wanted to capture that whole scene on video. So there you go. This comes up, you know, in other situations as well, in which people are saying, well, why'd you do it that way? Why'd you do it this way? And sometimes I just screwed up, you know. You make mistakes, but sometimes there is a logical reason, and it made perfect sense. All right, looks like we got all kinds of hotels blocking the beach here. So how do we get over there? It's right there. Let's walk through, see if anybody protests. Really nice place here. Awesome pool. Nice looking rooms. Probably not $10 a night. So a factor when I was looking at accommodation is that apparently there are a lot of parties on the beach. And so I was checking places right on the beach and was coming across reviews of people saying everything was good, but it was loud late at night because of the party. And so that is one of the reasons why I booked the place that I booked. Also, thought a treehouse sounded fun and the price was right, and the Wi-Fi rating was good. That is always an important factor for me. Makes my life a lot easier if I have good Wi-Fi. Oh man, this is definitely looking like one of the nicest beaches in Sri Lanka and quite possibly in the world. This is just really ultimate. I like how it's a curving bay with the hills lined with the palm trees, little island there. Looks like there's another bay over there. Okay, which way to go, what to do? I think the plan for today is going to be just hang around here, find a good spot to take a seat. I have my computer in my backpack here, so I'm all ready to go to get to work editing. So find somewhere in the shade, get a drink, get some lunch. First though, time to take these shoes off. That's better. Let's dip the feet in the water. I think I'll take a swim later after taking a seat for a little while. Let's see what the weather does. It can change to rain any minute, but looking good for now. Okay, where to go? This place has nice, very shaded looking seats back from the beach. I don't want to be working on the computer like right there. I think this is probably the most touristy scene that I've seen so far in Sri Lanka, and for good reason. It is a sweet spot. So far, that is looking like the best place with the tables. Let's just mosey up here and check out the other ones. So it continues down there. Looks like there's that other bay after that point. Main road right there. But I think I will head back to that other place. It kind of checked all of the boxes. I'm ready to just take a seat for a bit and chill out. They're getting in the Christmas spirit here. It is December 21st, only 4 days away, so I guess it's the first day of winter. Shortest day of the year. Doesn't feel like winter around here. So, better Wi-Fi speeds at this restaurant. Got my mojito. And I thought that I would show what I'm working on at the moment. This is my medium.com page, a writing website where I post various travel stories and other assorted random writings. So a couple months ago, then I posted my traveling statistics, all of the US states that I visited, all of the countries I visited, and more. I'm adding something else to it, which is every international trip of mine, my entire life since my first trip to Europe in 1990. So you can see here 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. That is trip number 14. October 2017 to April 2018. Mentioning the length of that trip and then all of the countries that I visited. So I will put a link down below the video here if you want to check that out, if you didn't see it before or just want to see what I've added here. And then you can see every single trip and exactly how long I have spent in total traveling internationally. I will put that at the bottom of this. I'm not finished yet. That is number 19. I have done 28 international journeys in total. All right, going to finish this up. Sip on the mojito. Let's give it a try. That is a good one. Tastes nice and strong.